All right. And then Katie J. Katie, I have to stop sharing for a second so that we can all look at your face. I don't know if you caught the slide, but before Katie J. Schrader, I put the title Coach. So I'd like to introduce to you the very brand new Quillen Cup coach, Katie J. Schrader. So deserved. She has taught us so many times. I hope you are not surprised. I hope you're like, oh yeah, that makes complete sense. Katie brought so much academic knowledge and scholarship into this house. It just makes sense that she is one of our teachers, one of our coaches, and as part of like, let's just call it a launch, she had this idea for something called Hedgies on First. And I'd love Katie to please unmute and tell us what this brand new feature for the Hedgie House is.
All right. So after having come through the process of revising, editing a manuscript, and getting it ready to query, one of the things that I just lived through was working through my opening pages. And so as writers, revise things. There's a couple of things that we revise like 671 times. And so log lines, blurbs, query letters, and our first pages. And even though, like so many of us have brilliant BFFs, I have to shout out Allison, Kelly, and Candace, who have probably read my pages, first pages, as many times as I have. But first pages are literary real estate, and they have like such a job to do in terms of hooking our readers, immersing them in our worlds, making them care about our main characters in like a very short amount of time. So finding that perfect opening for our novels, for our short stories, for anything that we're doing is really, really crucial. So I talked with Anya and I said, hey, what if we did a moderated live feedback prickle on a regular basis where Hedgies could come and workshop the first 500 to 600 words of their writing. So we are going to start doing Hedgies on First. And so it will be once a month. And in talking with Anya, in order to accommodate Hedgies with different work schedules and time zones, every 3 months we're going to rotate. We'll have it on a weeknight. And then the following month, we'll do it on a weekend. And then the month after that, we'll do it on a weekday. And then we'll cycle through. If you've been to the pitch prickles, it will be very much in the same spirit. So what'll happen is participating Hedgies will screen share the first 500 to 600 words. So that's the first 2 pages. They'll have the opportunity to read out loud. And if you're one of those people who's like, ooh, I don't like to read in front of people, I will be more than happy. I love reading stuff out loud. So I've got you. Or if you're just like not feeling it that day, or if you're sick, we'll definitely take care of that. And then you will get live reader reactions right there. I sometimes pulling opening pages, it takes, so many different drafts. I've had people be like, oh, your book doesn't start till the third chapter. Sometimes it's a matter of, just, sculpting on the word level because it makes such an impression. And if you are participating, you get to choose the kind of feedback that you want to receive. And so sometimes we have a new idea. These are new pages. We just want to share them and kind of get cheerleader, comments. We want to get like reactions. And then maybe you're about to send your manuscript to an editor, to your beta readers, or maybe start sending it out to publishing companies or agents, and you're like, rip these pages, which is where I was a couple months ago. I'm like, if that word is wrong, just tell me. So it'll be a fun, collaborative, supportive environment for you to share your work, to be able to get feedback. And, overall, in the whole spirit of feedback, knowing that this is something that can help you grow your story. And I always approach it with, okay, I've got like the strong beating heart, maybe, and getting that feedback and reader reactions to find again, like, especially with our opening pages, that like perfect spot. Because if I asked you, what are some of your favorite book openings? It's like you think about that, or books or stories where you're just immediately drawn in. So a collaborative workshop environment will help out with that. And we're also going to be doing, I just want to make sure, Anya, mindset training, because I am preparing something for the Hedgie House, some slides and a video that can help you in terms of, receiving that kind of feedback. Because if you've never been in a group workshop situation, it can seem a little intimidating. I have a lot of experience in them, and when they work well, they work so well. And we have such a wonderful community here. I've enjoyed the pitch prickles. They've helped me. I've loved the feedback. I've loved giving it, listening. And that's the other thing too, like the pitch prickles, if you want to just come in and give feedback and have support and be there and see, how different writers are opening their novels or their stories. And it's just, I've been part of these first pages type workshops a lot, and I love them. I mean, just it's just such a delight too. And plus, if you're, we're all curious, it's like, what's everybody writing beyond the people I usually prickle with or my BFFs? And so this will definitely be your chance. So I'm super excited. I think, Anya, we got to coordinate like the first date. I think we were looking toward the end of May, I think.
Yes, I believe so. I think we said it would be like the last week of the month, on a rotational basis. So we will let you know for sure. But we just wanted to, give you the chance to hear it from Katie herself, since it was her idea. This house is built by you for you, and so this is just another example of that. Thank you so much, Katie, for this opportunity. It's going to be amazing, and as always, we're going to do our darndest to keep the house safe. And when you have somebody sharing pages, um, ego can get in the way so fast. And we don't want that to happen in our house. It's a little bit more involved than the pitch prickle, a bit more intimate. And so we will make that training required. For those who want to participate. And I hope that you understand. It's all for the house.